Man, first 30 seconds and everything.
Oh, are we going?
That's frack.
Hey, no one gave me a warning.
Well, you didn't hear the 3, 2, 1. Don't say frack.
I did not hear that.
Oh.
Listen, I don't usually give a warning. Usually we know at 9 o'clock.
Well, I didn't know what time it was.
Hey,
I was working on stuff.
remember the appropriate response.
The F-bomb.
Fuck you, Kevin.
How'd that video turn out?
I
gotta watch it still.
75 views and growing.
Anyways,
What's up, buddy?
so we had the Parade of Lights Saturday.
Did you go?
Yeah, I was in it.
You were in it?
You were
Yeah.
in it. Wait, was Stone Cold in it?
I don't know.
What?
I didn't see him,
He's
What?
done it before.
but I was in the middle.
What?
Like I said. Fuck you.
Sorry. What? That's a habit. You say Stone Cold.
What?
What?
But yeah, so I don't know if he was in it or not. I didn't check. We were 46 in line. At
Okay.
Like 50 something.
Hey, Casey, what are you smoking that's not a Padron 1926?
Arturo Fuente Cazadores. You smug bastard. Should have left it in the car. Like, can't find it. Don't see it. Not here.
You let it get.
Someone already smoked it. Should have just walked in. Fucking. Thanks for the Padron, bud. Such a swell guy.
All right. No, wait. Okay, just for verification. That last scene, not believable in the slightest.
No.
Okay. Just so we're clear.
But if Chuck Norris had been in it,
I mean, even if it's still not believable, but at least it's entertaining.
It might be more believable than what it was.
It is Chuck Norris.
yeah, if Chuck Norris was in it, or Dennis Haysbert,
He'd make a joke about himself and keep going.
Kiefer Sutherland.
it does feel kind of 24-ish,
Doesn't it, though?
Yeah.
But worse.
but not as cool.
I like most of what Taylor Sheridan does, but Lannis is not. This last season was pretty good. This season was not good. And that last, it was barely watchable to begin with. And then that just whole last scene is ridiculous.
Yes.
No, yeah, you're right.
Like, how did you do that particular bullet dance and not get shot?
Very skillfully.
Well, some of them got shot.
Yeah, but not in a, not really.
I mean,
Not good
it
shot.
does kind of cliffhanger. You don't know if some of those dudes live.
Not really, though. They're all going to live. It's stupid.
But if a few of them had died, it would have made the scene more meaningful.
You know, if they had a pulsing blood wound where it was squirting out,
Yeah.
then you'd be like, okay,
Dude, I'll tell you
maybe
what.
he's going to die.
The last scene in the whatever the last episode of Landman was, that was meaningful. Like, that hits you a little bit. Like, oh.
It wanted to hit me hard because we just watched that last episode and that was it.
No, in Landman.
Landman, different show.
Yeah.
I meant for this one.
No.
Yeah, no, different show. And that was well executed. Plus, it's Billy Bob Thornton, who
Yes.
can, act.
Pretty good. Actually. Pretty good.
Surprisingly. Yeah.
Does he use the excess amount of the word fuck?
No, not like he normally does.
Oh, okay. That's
He definitely swears, but it's
that's
not quite the same.
There's nothing better than Billy Bob Thornton just using fuck every other word to just convey his anger over something. It's fucking hilarious.
Legitimate.
That's why I like Goliath so much, because he's just this curmudgeon-y drunk lawyer, and all he does is call people out on their bullshit.
Well,
is
he's
hilarious.
always curmudgeon-y and drunk. Just add the last part.
Yeah.
Santa, lawyer.
Well, Fargo, he
Oil
was
man.
the hitman.
Was he?
And when they redid Fargo, he plays an assassin, and it's hilarious when he's talking to this dude about his 2 sons, and he's like, "I'm pretty sure that one's fucking retarded," and you're like, "Dude, Billy Bob Thornton rules."
Wait. Landman, good.
Yeah,
Lioness, not good.
not good. No,
He needs to rotate letters of the alphabet. That was only one good L show.
You need to come up with a new name.
He needs some better fucking dialogue.
Yeah, that was pretty. Dialogue was
I mean,
pretty lackluster.
it's really just like, hey, I'm Taylor Sheridan pretending to be a sniper. Oh, look, they're getting shot at. No fucking shit. Really? Really? Hang on, let me put my dip in.
The chopper got hit.
Yeah.
Obvious.
Chopper got hit. No, that's why it crashed.
That's why it's smoking and swinging around in the air.
It hit a fucking power line in the middle of the desert. What the fuck do you think happened to it?
Wait, Sergio Perez still hanging on. Longer than I would have thought.
No, he's gone.
Is he gone?
Yeah, it sounds.
I told you he was gone, and you. How many weeks? You're like, no, he's staying.
Because I was waiting for the shenanigans, and I didn't think they were going to be shiesty, but apparently now, yes.
Have they announced it yet, or is it just is it still
not
rumor?
yet?
But he's done.
Everyone who's anyone looks at him and goes, "How the fuck do you still drive that car?" Guess who crashed and didn't finish the last race?
Sergio Perez.
Yes. Yes. He was part of the collection of the attempted assassination of Max Verstappen, which failed poorly. I mean, he finished sixth.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. He already had the drivers,
Yeah.
and he was inconsequential because of Checo for the constructors.
Honestly, the one that got me was fucking Mercedes. Because at one point, that car sucked.
Yeah.
And Lewis is like, I don't know, man. I think I want to just like park it. Like, I'm good. And you could tell that there was no more love for him at Mercedes. Because legitimately, Bono comes on and goes, hey, that's fine, Lewis. We're happy if you want to park the car, but you're going to get a second penalty next year. It's all on you, bud. He then said, oh, okay. This is how we're doing it. So he fucking hauled ass. And on the last lap, he decides to fucking pass George Russell like a boss.
Does he already have a first penalty next year?
Yeah, I think there's a penalty pending at some point. So yeah,
That he has to serve for a whole other team?
he'll have to serve. It's on his license. It's not. Yeah, so he has to serve it on his license. But it's all right.
That's on you, bud.
It's all right. It's on you. Go ahead. Apparently, they're so when you're changing teams, you get to drive the car basically like right after the race.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to Williams or whatever, once you finish the Grand Prix, you can be like, oh yeah, cool. Hey, you can have a free test day because they let all the kid drivers drive.
Yeah.
The next day. Lewis cannot.
No?
No.
Why not?
Well, because according to all F1 contracts, they are good till the 31st of December.
Oh.
And he has to ride out his contract until the 31st of December. So he does not get to drive a Ferrari until next year, even though they had the days for it.
And they were like, nope.
Well,
Sorry.
It's partly him. He also agreed to do like going away parties. So he's got to go to Petronas in Singapore, and then he's got to go to the factory, and then he's got to go to the other factory and make an appearance. So he was
Okay.
like, I guess I'm not going to drive the car. But even then, Mercedes was like, yeah, no, don't think you're going to get in that Ferrari tomorrow and just fucking drive around. Esteban Ocon, on the other hand, because you remember he didn't drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because in order for him to drive to Williams, he had to give up his seat and basically walk away from the team.
Really?
So that's why he didn't drive the last race for Alpine.
Okay.
Because they were like, nah, we're good. If you don't want to drive, you can go drive the other car. I was like, oh, okay. Well, fuck you then. I'm done. Peace. I'm out. I will tell you, Pierre Gasly surprised me.
I didn't watch the race.
No, he surprised me for the whole year.
Oh, yeah?
Did not cause a single amount of damage.
Really?
Yes. He raced a clean year.
That's not like him.
I know. I was like, didn't he get collected by someone in Australia? And I was like, oh, that's not his fault. So that's technically not his damage. That was Esteban's damage. So he did not damage the vehicle by his fault. Yeah.
Oh, and that concludes F1 for the year.
I know. It's already sad.
We're not that far from. I mean, the college football playoffs are.
Yeah, but
I just don't care.
yeah. It's just gonna be Georgia and Alabama.
I know. After, like, with the whole NIL stuff, the unregulated NIL stuff, I don't care that they're paid. Like, those colleges make a ton of money. But it's completely unregulated. It's like the NFL, but slower and without a salary cap. So it's just going to be like 3 or 4 teams every year.
Yes.
So I just don't care.
No.
Fair.
That's why college needs to adopt the relegation system.
Where would they relegate them to?
I don't fucking care.
How would that work? You'd still end up with the same 3 or 4 teams.
Yeah, but you know who the same 3 or 4 teams are in the Premier League, but it doesn't bother you. You know,
I don't watch the Premier
what's
League.
exciting? The bottom 4 teams in Premier League, because you're like, oh, I wonder who's getting relegated this year. You know, if it's fucking Crystal Palace, you're like, fuck Crystal Palace.
I did when I was in grad school. I walked into like the cafeteria setup, and there were a ton of people watching soccer. And I was like, is this the championship? And legitimately, they're like, no, this is for, they're playing to see who gets kicked out.
Yeah.
They were going nuts over it.
Because that's way more exciting.
Yeah.
Then the shittiest team, you're like, oh man, are they that shitty?
Yeah.
They're getting relegated. Yeah. From the Premier League to the Champions League.
So stupid. So stupid.
And then after the Premier League, you can go to the Championship League, which is different than the Champions League.
It's like those champions.
are we
Premier
doing-
championship?
Are we doing shows New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think we're going to take a break.
Are we?
Let me see.
That's probably smart.
The eve of Christmas Eve. So the 23rd is that our second one. So next week is the 16th. 23rd is the week after.
So are we just going to do next week? Are we going to record like reviews or anything and put them out?
You don't want to do the 23rd?
I mean, we can. I just don't think anyone will be around. I mean,
Fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, everyone will probably be busy, but we can show it.
Doesn't matter to me at all. I was just curious.
We can try
I'm starting to work out my holiday schedule for work.
we could try it a different way and record it, and I don't know,
Well, we're going to do that. I say we just put out like,
go to the range or something.
that'd be cool. Do a range day.
Yeah,
I need a range day.
they can see how horrible we are at shooting.
I mean, he's decent with the rifle. I'm decent with a pistol.
I'm okay with everything.
It would help if you put a sight on the front of that weapon.
It would help if I had a tank too, but I don't.
Why not?
Because I don't think they'll let me have an Abrams yet,
But sure you can.
and they're expensive.
Well, see, there's the real reason.
That's the kicker.
Hey, if you guys get us to like, I don't know, a couple million followers,
Yeah.
maybe like, I don't know, 10 mil, we get
Dear-
there one day,
Dear
maybe I can get one.
YouTube, please fund Kevin's tank habit. He's accepting donations for Kevin needs a tank at makeawish.com.
At least mine
He's
won't get
got
blown
the
up.
cancer.
Wait, so took a second to register.
I know.
I
I watched
couldn't
your
tune
face.
that one out. Like,
What?
You almost did.
What couldn't you?
don't worry about it.
What? That he's got the cancer?
Wait, so what's? I've asked all of you now, realizing that it's a particularly kooky idea. What's the verdict on the golf sim?
It wouldn't be all day. It'd be a pull. The screen would pull away. We get rid of the desks and the back area.
What are you, Batista? What is this, evolution? He's like, yeah, I'm Batista. Batista bomb.
The silent partner over there has voted no.
Yeah, he's Batista. You're Triple H. Just if you had to ask. I just want you to
I
know.
wasn't going to ask.
You're definitely Triple H.
Who are you?
Well, I'm Ric Flair.
And me?
You're Randy Orton.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not that pretty.
Yeah, but you know what? You are that douchey.
I go more Hulk Hogan, if anything.
Hulk Hogan wasn't in Evolution.
Who fucking cares? All right. What about
It's for the comparative.
what about the Sweet Chin Music? Wasn't he part of that?
So you're not pretty enough to be Randy Orton, but you're pretty enough to be Shawn Michaels?
Yeah, damn right I
Get
am.
the fuck out of here. Unbelievable.
Come on, there's an uncanny resemblance between this face and Shawn Michaels.
Maybe Bubba Ray Dudley.
I ain't that big. And I ain't
I'm
bald.
lost.
You know the Dudley Boys?
He doesn't watch wrestling really anymore.
You don't watch the wrestling?
I'm ready to wrestling.
Not in a very long time.
Oh, well.
I will say, so going back to the Parade of Lights, I did.
No,
not-
I'd completely cut you off.
I know. It was fine. I knew I'd get back there eventually.
See, what happened though is we came full circle.
This is like the Donald Trump weave that he's doing.
Well, we talked about that, and then we started talking about tanks, and then part of me, my army came back in the parade. So I got off in the morning, went, set up the float, and then before I went and the parade started, I decided to drink. And then I slowly ran the whole way, did the airborne shuffle all the way, and then afterwards, I drank some more. And then I woke up the next day.
Wait.
I was fully rested,
So-
ready to go.
Were you in the parade?
Yeah.
Running, apparently.
I dressed like the Grinch, chasing people down.
Oh,
Slowly.
wow.
Chasing people down slowly.
Hey, it was an airborne shuffle. That means I could make the whole way without having to take a breath or anything. Mind you, in that Grinch costume, the mask I got had a latex underneath, and I was sweating like no other. I was waterboarding myself. I'm like,
Dude, the stories from the Disney mascots are terrible.
yeah,
Same thing. They're terrible.
I could believe it. Because running that,
They're not comfortable. They're hot. They're miserable.
Oh yeah, I didn't break out my rash or anything. Those hives, which was nice.
How
But
have they not adopted the water cooling system?
Oh, maybe they have now. They're cheap. Did you guys see the Forbes article?
No.
How much they lost just on the European production, LucasArts generally, not just Star Wars, but LucasArts generally. How much just on the European production? How much they've lost
I'm gonna make a guess.
with what they've admitted to? There's still a bunch of like, well, that movie wasn't technically ours, even though we paid for all of it, and this one.
Okay.
Oh.
So before any of that,
Can I make a guess?
you can guess.
14 billion.
Oh God, no,
Too much? Too low?
too much.
14 billion?
I figure why not? It's Disney and it's the Lucasfilms.
They don't have Bill Gates money? What the fuck?
Fine. Are we still in the millions? Or are we
No, $3 billion.
3 billion?
Wow. That's almost the defense budget.
Listen, I got the billion right.
It's probably closer to like 4.5 or 5 with what they haven't admitted to,
Oof.
and that's just the European production. God knows what they've lost on what they did here,
Oh, is that pounds then? or
and that
is
that probably doesn't count M&A after the production.
So between all of it, I could be close to being right on that.
Dude, Lucasfilms is
say
a
I'd say
disaster.
it's in the 6.
How did they F that up so bad?
Because
I mean, it's one of the greatest intellectual properties ever, and they've managed to lose billions.
yeah,
How do people still have jobs?
because they don't like to fire.
It was so bad that the prequels became really good to everybody.
Yeah, the prequels became watchable.
Yeah.
It was like salvation from what was coming next.
Yes,
I mean, it's bad.
I don't know. I haven't watched any of the new shows.
I stopped watching after The Mandalorian
Which
season 2.
which is canceled.
I think I stopped watching after. Aren't they making a movie? And then it's done.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. Mm.
Andor. I watched Andor.
I'll watch season 2.
I think I watched Andor with you guys in here,
Yeah.
and I wasn't impressed all that much with that either.
That's because it was
Well,
a fucking slog.
The first 5 episodes were pretty bland. The last 3 episodes were pretty good.
It was amazing. It's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, this is Star Wars again.
They managed to save like the show with the last 3 episodes. It was dull. Just awful.
Yeah. I don't know how they're going to fix that, or if they can at this point. If it left Disney, maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've talked through all the different ways they could have done it right.
Yeah.
Like, as much as this stuff is getting to be a little tired, like Taylor Sheridan, producer of Boba Fett. Could have been incredible.
Yeah, or the guys who did Justified.
Yes, also could have
Yeah.
been incredible.
Yeah, because Justified is the shit.
Or if they really wanted to make the dude that the star of Andor way cooler than he was, the Justified guys could have done Andor.
Ooh. Now, Andor would have benefited greatly from the work of Aaron Sorkin.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
But then almost everything would.
Well, yeah, but that the politics involved in that would have been fantastic. Would have been the West Wing Coruscant edition.
That's true. That would have been. Listen, when they do the shows, the Star Trek shows that delve into politics, someone like that would be amazing.
Yeah.
They're like, no, we're gonna cheap it out, get actors that, don't know how to show emotion.
I mean, what else can you do?
They don't get paid to show emotion. They get paid to read words.
Badly.
What?
Like,
What?
no, didn't say a word.
What? I can feel it. You don't have to say the word. I can feel it.
I think everybody felt
What do you
that.
guys?
Like,
Wait, do we want to go? Like, what are you guys smoking? I'm smoking a Padron 26. It's one of my favorite cigars. Padron 26, Maduro number 1.
I'm trying to remember mine.
It's obviously very good.
Arturo Fuente Cazadores is what I got.
You know,
Macanudo Inspirado Green.
Oh.
I mean, that's a decent cigar. I like that, but I like Dad's Whole Movies by Punch better.
That's what I had first.
Should have known.
I had the home movies first.
Do you disagree?
The Home Movies is really good. Of course, the last couple ones that I had that were sent to me, they all burned awkward.
That's fair. Even, okay, the flavor of Dad's Whole Movies, I couldn't smoke it all the time. Like, it's a once a week, once every couple weeks smoke.
Yeah.
Like, that flavor profile is good. Like, it's very nostalgic. It's also rough. Like, you don't want to smoke it every day. I could smoke these 26s every day.
I mean, I smoked them every day. One a day, and you're good.
He doesn't have taste, so.
Okay.
Listen, we all agreed it's a good
All the
cigar.
hot food has knocked out his palate.
His taste buds have been destroyed by habanero sandpaper.
Hey, what are we drinking today?
So,
Booze.
so this is literally like I had no time this week with opening the
We
restaurant
did
for
some
the
mix
season.
mash.
There's no theme. It's just whatever. So you picked up the Wilderness Trail. That's the weeded bourbon.
Yeah.
Wilderness Trail?
That's number 1. Yeah. I brought in some of that 7092 aged 12 years.
And then we had
That Total Wine Balcones Rye. We're just finishing it off. Because we did a rye taste without it. I feel like that's the one that's probably got a chance up against that Jack Daniel's single barrel proof.
Oh, you think so?
That pick does. I don't know if all Balcones Ryes do, but that one's good.
Okay.
That one's the one that James brought up. And I liked it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So we're just gonna polish.
He
Get
picked
close
up
to
that
polishing
Doc
it off.
Swinson's.
Did he?
Yeah, he also picked up an Old Elmer, and dude, ask me first. An Old Emmer.
Just so disappointed. You're like, bro.
I
Just
mean,
ask me.
listen,
Bro.
there's some really good Doc Swinsons out there, but the Old Emmer is just a Total Wine house brand that's trash.
No, I mean, I'm surprised he picked up that Doc Swinson.
I didn't see which one it was.
That's the sherry finish.
Oh, he likes sherry finish, though. Did we try that one?
No,
We haven't tried that
We
one.
haven't tried that one. We had the Ambarana.
I've had some really good sherry finish bourbons and ryes.
Okay, so that one might be good.
I'll see if it's around and pick a bottle up.
Obviously, I thought the Ambarana was trash. Although that Ambarana wasn't very good.
The Doc Swinson Ambarana, the first bottle I got wasn't good, but the second bottle I had was actually pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was better than that rare
was-
character Ambarana that Kevin picked.
Everything is better than that god awful swill. It's not Ambarana.
We still can't pour it out.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone finally.
Oh, it's gone.
You poured it out to people or down the sink?
Oh, I wouldn't pour that for people. I tried. I poured a little for myself. I was like, maybe it just had to sit. And instantaneously, I was like, "Ha, no,
Nope.
nope, no, blah."
So during that Knob Creek rare character meet and greet down there, that was part of the lineup, and I didn't drink it. I gave it to the wife. I'm like, here, have this. You'll like it.
Here, have
Wait,
some.
which one was this?
When they did that rare character,
the Minden meat pick?
yeah.
Yeah.
When he introduced both his new picks,
Yeah.
the ones dedicated
'Cause
to his kids.
Athens and Athena.
Yep.
Because the rare character Amberana from Total Wine was good.
Yes. Substantially better.
Yeah, but the one from Minden Meat was fucking.
Well, Kevin will even
atrocious.
admit that he does not like Amberanas either,
Yeah,
and
he poisoned that one. That's
He,
why.
he chose that one because he's like, it was the best one that I could deal with. I'm like, fair, fine. You're not allowed to pick Amberanas anymore.
Just have someone else do it.
Have
I get-
Casey do it.
Caramel and sweetgrass.
Caramel and sweetgrass on the first one, yeah.
Yeah. It's weeded. And with cigars, that's what you're
Is
going to
that
get.
number 1 or number 3?
Number one.
Number 3 is the rye, which is super high proof, so I would drink it last.
Oh, wait. So,
That's one. You got one in your hand.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My tray is backwards. I got to talk to the prop guy.
Number one's right where the handle is.
Yeah,
Could
no.
have just switched it.
Yeah, no, but the prop guy is getting fired. That's all I'm saying.
He's also the guy that pours, also the guy that brings in some of the booze. You
I'll
know?
let,
There's
I'll
a
let
little-
the EP deal with it. It's fine.
There's a little bit of a cinnamon red hot, like a muted cinnamon red hot in the Wilderness Trail.
Yeah, it's
It's also a fresh crack, so
I'd say
trying to
it's,
get some air in there.
you kind of get it
Oh,
on
yeah.
the back of the palate.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Wilderness Trail does a good job. Like it's not, it's not something you're gonna pay $150 for, but it's good bourbon.
Yeah, this is one of their small batches.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
You just can't get away with wheat and cigars. Outside of a couple of the exceptional wheats, you can't get away from that like sweetgrass note.
Part of me doesn't want to drink number 2 yet. Oh, this is also the one that I drank on that run. I poured it into a flask and ran. And
So you were the drunk Grinch who ran for Christmas?
I had to get all my sassiness out.
Sassy Kevin.
There's sassy Kevin.
Sassy Kevin.
That's what I was told. I need to
to
let
get it.
all my sassiness out, so that's what I did.
Who told you that?
Yeah.
My friend Piff.
Well, clearly that's a lie. We know you don't have friends.
Yeah, I wouldn't count you either.
You guys are mean to each other.
Well,
That's what
that's what we do.
family does, I guess.
Yeah.
You're not friends, family.
Family.
But of course, we're mean to you too, though. So
Family.
Yeah, but I just take it.
yeah, we dish it back and forth. But you dish it out sometimes.
A little bit.
Oh.
Oh, and then
It doesn't come natural to me.
so the next day for me, when I woke up at 8 a.m., I was feeling great
Why'd
went
you
for
wake
a
up
run.
at 8 a.m.?
because I had that run before and everything and drank. And I wake up early when I drink.
And
heavily.
run?
Yeah.
That's that government programming.
Exactly.
Still
That's,
in you.
that's why I said the army came back because that government programming kicked right in. I was well rested and everything. I cleaned out the boys' rooms. I threw away basically everything with them. I actually made them do it. I got a trash can, put it in there, and just my youngest son. It was about like 10 bags of just straight shit. I threw it all in the back of M. I'm
Yeah.
supposed to dump it tomorrow.
Just leave them with one of those Japanese foldy mattresses, and that's it.
That's basically what happened.
Teach them the ways of bare essential living.
Dude, honestly, that Wilderness Trail stands up to that age 12 years.
Doesn't?
Yeah.
I haven't tried the age
They're
12
different, but it doesn't diminish it when you go back to it.
because I really like this 12. I think I've gone through 3 bottles myself.
Have you seriously?
I like it a lot.
Dude, I walked through Dart the other day. That dude's just a crook.
Oh yeah.
That dude's just
what's
a
his
crook.
prices?
He wanted $265 for Booker's,
The
$400 for Little Book,
ooh.
$600 for E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, which, whatever, that's kind of close to what crooks are charging, but like,
Well, he lives up here in Tahoe, so he
One
probably
f-
figures it's fair.
I mean, Booker's, there's like 9 stores. Dude, he's just ripping off the uninitiated.
Yeah.
Like, the only people he's selling to are the people that either have so much money they don't care, but they're not buying that crap. They're buying, like, the Pappies and the BTACs and the shit, or the people who just don't know any better.
Who are just buying something.
He's asking like $1,500 for Pappy 10. Just, dude, it just makes me
third.
like I got away with every once in a while he misses something. Like I got those Michter's 10-year rise from him for like $200, which is exactly retail basically.
Yeah.
But if that guy can rip you off, he will. It just annoys me.
I've never been in there.
Dude, it makes me mad every time I walk in.
I think I pulled in there once, thought about walking in, and I saw somebody walk out cursing at the price. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Dude, the Elijah Craig barrel proofs, he's got it. First of all, he's been camping. He's got one from like 21. He's camping on them.
Ooh.
And he wants like $189 for you. Like, there are 4 stores with Elijah Craig barrel proofs right now
That
for
are pretty good.
$79. Like, I just don't get it.
It's because he can rip off people.
I don't understand the business model. I don't understand the mentality.
Like you said, it's because he can rip people off, and he thinks that this is.
Yeah, but he's camping on BTAX from like 2-3 years ago. So he's not selling it. Like, he could have bought those 2 times over. So here's the thing, right? I've said this before. If you want to rip people off, fine. But at least run a good business model. Like, price it at a point, like, price it as high as you can, where you still have it gone and can replace it when it's available next time. Because then at least you're moving product.
But he's
Like,
just,
he's not moving product. He's got bottles in there that he's been camping on for 4 and 5 years.
Ooh. Does he drop the price when it gets that high or no?
No.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever go in there to tell you the truth.
Like, he's ripping people off. He's also just a terrible business person.
Yeah.
He just exists in a town where people want to drink. Like, he doesn't make his money on that high-end stuff. He makes it on the low-end swill.
Fair.
Yeah.
And he's charging an extra, I mean, he's probably charging an extra $5 to $10 a bottle for stuff that should be costing 18 to 22. He's charging, 25 to 30, and he's selling tons of it because it's the closest thing to the casinos.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Yeah,
It's just such a shitty model. Just such a shitty person that would run that model. Dude, I know there's plenty of like little liquor stores that would argue with me on this. I just don't care. Like, it's just a bad business model.
Well, yeah, because he's trying to sell secondhand now.
He's over secondary on
He's
most
up
of his
there.
stuff.
So he's in third already.
Yeah. Dude, he's 20 to 30% over secondary on most of his stuff.
Ooh.
Some stuff he's 50% over secondary.
Wow.
He's asking like $3,200 for a George T. Stag. That's, I mean, legitimately, there are places where you can go get a George T for like $1,300.
Costco, California.
Well, no, Costco, you can get it for 120.
Oh, sorry.
But like, you're paying secondary, but even secondary is not that high. Like, on that stuff, he's double secondary.
That's
Wow.
just so crazy. And that Bevmo's too far away to be competitive.
Yeah, from the casinos. Once
Yeah.
people have been drinking, they're not driving.
Yeah, you're
they
like,
know better than do that up here.
We're going to dirt.
They could always just go to CVS even. If
Honestly,
they just get the same shitty swill.
honestly, I mean,
CVS runs out.
Gets emptied because of that.
Yeah.
I mean, CVS, you can still get a bottle of Blanton's for $125.
So, consumer advice: if you're coming to Tahoe, buy in advance.
Yeah.
If you want bottles for the room, buy in advance.
Stop at Bevmo.
Yeah, or stop at Bevmo
Or
at the Y.
Rayleigh's.
Or Rayleigh's at the Y.
Rayleigh's at the
Rayleigh's
Y.
have some good picks too.
Yeah, yeah.
Rayleigh's at the Y has got some gems.
Actually, don't stop at Rayleigh's. You're taking our stuff, and we like to pick from there sometimes.
But if someone wants to buy that Weller Millennium and share it with us, you're more than welcome to.
Have at it. I'm surprised that bottle's not gone, if I'm being honest.
No one's
Most
hit a
places
jackpot.
sold theirs.
Yeah, no one's hit a jackpot yet.
It's just sitting there.
Well,
I'll never hit a jackpot. 'cause
when
I
it
don't
goes
play.
to 6,500, someone's gonna buy it.
It's at 65. It's been at 65
Oh, is it?
for
I thought,
a
Yeah.
month.
I thought it was still at 7.
65
It's been
for
there
a
for a
month
while.
now.
All right. Well, when it goes to 6K for a Millennium,
Nope.
I'm like, can't do it.
I don't need bourbon infused or bourbon barrel aged cigars.
Can't do it.
It's just a marketing scam.
It's just you're gonna get the burnt taste, and then it's gonna get too hot, and then you're just gonna be disappointed.
yeah.
You said
Every once in a while, someone comes in like, it's such a good cigar. Like,
Lies,
I have questions.
lies, lies.
Hey, what did you think of that ashtray mold I sent you.
You sent me a mold. I didn't see it.
Oh, I sent you a picture of like the style that I think we would want to try and create.
Personal. Like
Yeah,
just me and
just
you.
to
or-
you. I think. I don't know.
When did you send it?
I don't know. Last week.
No, I don't see it in here.
It's in the group one.
Oh,
Oh, is it in the group one?
Yeah.
let me see. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it almost looks like a cigarette ashtray.
Yeah, but it's bigger than that.
Yeah,
And I want to get rid of that middle piece
so it'd just be open.
Big open.
with an open wood frame cradle.
Yeah, that middle piece is an inset that you could take in and out.
Yeah, that's the point.
Huh. Yeah. Now we just I gotta figure out how to do it.
But I think we do those with the shop logo inside, like raised.
We did a new logo, right?
And then we just replace all of these with those. I think it'd be super sexy.
And bolt them to the tables.
Yeah, I mean, there is that.
Bolt them down.
Well, I mean, as long as we're paying attention, they shouldn't go anywhere.
No, I mean, if you make them heavy enough, we'll use lead.
Don't use aluminum.
Lead.
Lead or gold?
I think they'd look really good.
I think they would too. Yeah, I saw that. I meant to say something. I forgot about it.
No
It's
worries.
worth trying.
You know, kind of like that message that you sent me 2 days ago that I finally answered today.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after the show.
Yeah.
We'll finalize it after the show.
Message
Now that
in
Casey's
a
here.
bottle. Oh, sorry.
The fuck is wrong with you?
He's trying to get us demonetized,
What?
which won't happen because we're not monetized
What?
yet.
Just because I'm sending out an SOS. Get out of here with that. What?
Okay, all right. I'm just going to smoke my cigar while you get through this. There's got to be 3 or 4 more in there.
What? That's no. It's just that one.
No, just that. You're stopping there.
Yeah. I mean, that's a brand new day, but
2 to 3 more.
I'm trying to think of other good Sting songs.
You're going to have to get out of your system because it's not going to be done until you do.
I know. It hurts.
It'll just happen through the conversations from now on. Just
Honestly, it's like every breath I take, if I'm being honest.
Should just be, this is like sneezing for him. There should just be 1 or 2 more, and he should be past it.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
you'd
would think. Yeah.
he might be done.
We're waiting.
What? What are we waiting for? Huh?
You're next.
Oh, sorry, Roxanne. Anyway.
That didn't even fit.
Yes, it does. You don't have to turn off the red light. Get out of here with that.
That fits.
That fit pretty well. He made it fit. That's what he was doing.
See what happens? Don't you feel bad when you walk right into it? You're just like, God.
No, because I
damn
know it needed to pass.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we think.
Do I really
that's-
want to drink this rye before I go to the other 2?
Do you?
I feel like it's gonna overpower the other 2.
We're about to find out.
Coming soon.
It's got more rye. Well, it's got more rye than the
Oh,
Jack
shit.
Daniels.
Wow.
Like substantially more.
Try the 1792.
I think that is my favorite 1792 so far.
Oh, that is good. Which one's that one?
The 12 year.
Age 12 years.
It's close for me, but I think I'm still going for the Incline Spirits.
You think so?
I think so.
The bottled and bond pick?
Yeah.
Well, that's not a pick.
No, I know,
That's just
but
a regular age 12 years.
I think
Yeah.
if we're talking 1792, I think that's my favorite one.
Okay.
I still like this one more.
I thought you liked the sweet wheat more.
This one's
The
good.
sweet wheat's good, but like with the cigar and everything, this
Yeah,
one
this one's
over
good.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It holds up with a good cigar.
and on a run, really good.
and apparently on a run.
Fills in for Gatorade nicely.
You know what? I thought against it when I was doing it. I'm like, you know what? No, I'll be fine. And I was. I didn't get sick. Nothing. I had the time of my life, other than waterboarding myself in that mask.
I don't know. I've been drinking a lot of. Well, I've been drinking that King Ranch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That I like a lot. And I've been drinking that Wild Turkey 70th.
Okay.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They still have some at Total Wine in Reno.
What was your thoughts on the rye? It's just heavy rye.
Yeah, it's just a bigger. It doesn't drink like a traditional Kentucky rye. It's somewhere between a Kentucky rye and a 95.5.
Okay. It was new. What's this say?
I don't know.
I can't read it. It looks like EVACPEAN oak.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You got me.
Part of the words are kind of
Blurry?
I just
I don't know. I enjoy it. It's pretty good.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Wow. Good morning.
Morning.
Wow.
Good.
No.
Coffee. Lots
No.
of coffee.
No, that's
I don't know.
mistakes.
Me and
Mistakes
Lane
were made.
Me and Lane like it. It's not bad.
Ugh. That's my verbiage on that one. Ugh.
so Kevin
On this note,
might have made a mistake.
Why? What did he do?
He picked up the Battleborn Balcones rye.
It's not a mistake.
it was a mistake because I
No.
didn't know anything about it. But
No.
we thought about it after I tried it, and I'm
No.
like, let's give it to Casey.
Literally a
It's-
week after I
it's-
made fun of it.
It's legitimately buying it because it has the words Battleborn.
It doesn't say Battleborn
No,
on
no.
it.
You remember that bottle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I made fun of a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
So he brought it up tonight,
Yeah.
which might be what's in your glass.
We had a whole plan. Like I tried it. I'm like, oh, and I made that face. That,
So I don't get the good shit?
No, you didn't get the good shit.
Fuck y'all.
We can pour you the good shit. But
No,
we
it's too,
can't.
it's too late now. You done fucked off already.
this is a good one.
I know where y'all live and I know where y'all sleep. Just remember that.
I don't sleep. Nice try.
You sleep.
what you should have said is, you know where I keep the Umbrana.
That won't bother me. You're like, for you, Yellowstone.
You remember that time I made you try an acid? We're getting close to that part real quick.
Hey, this is literally never got you back for that
That is true.
until just now. That face you made was pretty good.
Ugh, so gross.
That's not a good rye.
No, why would you get that?
He didn't know what it was. He forgot that I made fun of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
totally.
you just bought it because it said Battleborn.
It doesn't say Battleborn. Seriously.
Really?
I went in there, stopped. I asked him if he had anything. He said
He's
he
like,
found the
"Oh,
last two
yeah."
bottles of this. I'm like, last two bottles?
Let's go.
Like, not too bad. Let's try it. And then I looked at it. I'm like, is he sure this is a barrel pick? Because there's no indication that it's a pick or anything on this bottle. There's no sticker. There's nothing.
Yeah, it
in
had
this.
like a hanger on it or something originally.
Oh,
So he must have taken the hanger.
so it had like a little like
Like a
no-
placard
like a
almost?
note on it, mm-hmm. like that death and taxes.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was just like, nah, it's good.
See you later, Will.
Yeah, when I went back there, that's why I got up. I'm like, I'll grab the bottle so I could just bring it out when we tell him.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe we'll wait till the end of the episode and just let it keep going.
He wasn't going to drink it again.
Nah, he wasn't.
That is legitimately one of the worst picks I've ever had.
It is off-putting for sure.
And he's not. He's a legitimate somm. He has a real palate. Most of his picks are phenomenal. That was a miss on every level.
Yeah.
Where is the Battleborn place?
It's next to Sharky's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Battleborn wine.
Yeah, again, because
Yeah.
he's a somm.
Yeah. That's in the little house, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I always forget that place is there.
And I like the guy. He's really nice. And most of his picks are really good.
Just
His Frey range picks are phenomenal. That's not good.
I haven't tried his spray picks.
His Frey picks are good.
I brought in that Woodford pick. Mm-hmm. That was decent.
Yeah, most of the time his palate is spot on. I don't know what happened there.
Maybe
Like
was-
that is legitimately a barrel. I know what happened to that. I don't know how long they had it in the rotation. My guess is 5 or 6 months. Like they put that in every sample selection for barrel picks they did for 5 or 6 months trying to get rid of it.
They probably gave him a deal on it at this
it-
point. Like,
it's probably that
you take
barrel.
this and we'll do something later that's better.
He's like, you gotta do that. They're like, oh, my friend, we have something just for you. You should try this barrel. It's delicious.
I mean, sometimes everyone misses occasionally. Total Wine misses a lot because they don't actually do.
Yeah, and
They're not
Kevin-
actually picking it. They're just
Yeah,
like,
they're-
send me the sweetest one you have.
Kevin's miss was
I want
that
candy.
Ambarana.
That's because he doesn't like Ambarana.
Yeah.
I doubt he was even paying attention.
Probably not.
No.
He was his mistake was probably searching for the least Ambarana of the group
That's what he went for.
rather than just like if you're gonna do it, just pick one that's full Ambarana and just don't drink it. Sell it to other people. Like I don't listen. I do not like Ambarana, but when someone comes in here that I think will like it, I have no problem tasting them on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, try this. If you like it, I'll pour you a glass, right?
Yeah. Because it's like, oh, most of the time people are going to be like, that's delicious.
Yeah, so many people love it. Like, I had to learn this really early. Well, because I didn't do the traditional Somm thing. Like, I ran a lot of restaurants before I started in the program. So I had to understand pretty early that there's a lot of stuff in the world that I don't like. Doesn't make it not good. Now, that's not good. But there's a lot of stuff in the world that's good that I just don't like that other people like a lot.
Yeah.
And you still have to put that on your list because you have to cater to those people too.
They need
Right.
to feel included.
And that was Kevin's mistake on the Ambarana. I don't know what Troy's mistake on that was. I really don't. Like he had fucking bangers and mash for breakfast
He
or
got-
something. And
He got swindled is what happened.
I'll let the wife try this. If she likes it, she can have it. Otherwise, I'll probably just use it for, I don't know,
yeah,
putting on the patches because that
Gym,
seems to work.
gym cleaner.
That's it. Better than the gym cleaner?
I mean, anything's
No.
better than the gym cleaner.
no, the gym, no, no.
Really?
Taste it again. You tell me.
Not falling for that.
Listen,
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
I think they're. I thought you were going to do the Bush version of that.
What?
Yeah. You don't remember that?
The Rudy 2.
No, it was like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on some other people. Like, you completely forgot what the saying was.
Yeah. Is it Bush or was that Dana Carvey doing Bush?
No, that was legitimately
That was
Bush.
Bush.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
Bush
Okay.
Jr.
Yeah, that's right.
And then everyone who did a Bush impersonation made fun of him for it.
Had to do it. Rudy 2. That's what I remember. Is the fool me once, Rudy 2.
I don't know what I was saying.
That's fair.
Oh, I think that and the gym cleaner are pretty much laying on the basement floor.
Yes.
It's
I haven't touched it since then.
moldy.
Every once in a while, I'll look at it
damp.
and just go, no.
It's gross.
That's your fucking desperation bottle.
It is.
That's your fucking, it's snowing, you can't drive anywhere, nothing's open, it's Sunday, and you're like, fuck.
You want to know the best part, though, is I have 60 bottles to choose from that I don't have to sit there and go to the gym cleaner. So if it
Do you have 60 bottles now?
yeah.
Okay. All of them open?
This is your fault, by the way. 100%. This is your fault.
So, you know how you start that, right? Hi, my name's Kevin, and I'm an alcoholic.
No.
Hi, Kevin.
I was talking to my wife about that too. I was making jokes about it. I'm like, you know what? I should go to an AA meeting because the way I would do it is, hi, I'm Kevin. I have a government issued addiction and I'm not giving it up.
I have a government issued drinking problem.
See, you know what my problem is?
No,
that
you can't go to meetings.
Yeah.
Those people are legitimately trying.
they're
and a lot of them
serious.
have real problems.
Yeah, that's why it was a joke.
Yeah.
But, you know, every time someone mentions going to a meeting, I can't help but think of fucking Half-Baked. Like, Bob Saget ruined meetings for everyone.
Yeah.
100%.
But if I didn't do it and I did go to a meeting, I would go, you want to know what goes good with a cigar? Some bourbon. We should try some bourbon in a cigar.
Man, you would be fucking hung.
I would.
What was it? Breaking Bad or was it the movie where Pinkman sends his guys to NA meetings? I think it was Breaking Bad
I mean, yeah, he is.
to find new marks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking brutal.
I've only seen a couple episodes out of Breaking Bad.
I really like Breaking Bad.
You know, the other one that's good is Leverage. Because Nate has a drinking problem. And there's
Yeah.
one time where he's running away from these Irish dudes that are trying to kill him. and they hide in the bottom of a church, which is having an AA meeting. And he's like, I'm not having the meeting. Like, come on, man, you got to share. You got to share what's going on with you. And so he like uses the meeting as a means to get a phone so he can call for help. And the Irish dudes are above him, and they're like, I'm not killing a guy in a church, man. That's wrong.
In Landman, he drinks Michelob Ultra.
Okay.
And in like the first or the second episode, he's at a bar and they're talking about whiskey. And he's like, I can't drink whiskey. And the bartender's like, why not? He's like, because I'm an alcoholic. He's like,
oh, yeah. Isn't he like, he's like, I'll drink 8 of these and then 8 shots of whiskey. You tell me I'm fucking drunk.
yeah. You tell me there's not a difference. But the bartender just gives him shit like every time he's in there.
I saw that clip. I was like, "What is this? Must be Landman." I'm like, "What is this?"
I really enjoy Landman. I think it's pretty good.
No, I gotta watch it.
I have to watch it too.
I'm taking Kevin down the path. We're watching Ted Lasso now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Ted Lasso is pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm finally watching it.
he didn't get a chance to watch it, so I'm like, we gotta watch it. We finished The Flash. We gotta watch. You gotta watch Ted Lasso.
I've watched it a couple of times, like episode here and there when he has it on, but not from the beginning.
Yeah, so we're watching it from the beginning. It's so good. It's so good.
This is so dumb.
It is really dumb.
I didn't realize she was trying to get rid of the team.
It's like it's funny because it's dumb, and then all of a sudden there's like really like nice heartfelt moments, and you're like, what am I watching?
It is equally dumb, but in a different direction to Shoresy.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's Shoresy, but like friendly and heartfelt, and not drunk Canadian.
Yeah, as opposed to this team is so fucking bad.
Holy.
I couldn't help but think of Shoresy when I went and watched the Night Monsters.
Oh yeah.
Like there were a couple passes where I just heard that line in my head. They were so bad.
Yeah, shoot the fucking puck.
Was there
fucking walrus?
Did you hear chirpers?
There were chirpers. Oh, no. The game that I went to, so we were up in one of the casino boxes.
Yeah.
And right next to us was the Reno Kids ice hockey team, which had been sponsored to be there. They were in the box right next to us. And the whole team was chirping the whole time.
Nice.
Yeah, kids chirping at you.
So if anything, what Shoresy has taught many of the uninitiated is how to fucking chirp.
Dude, like I said, my game that I went to, there were guys like 6 seats away from us just chirping at the goalie, just mad dogging the shit out of him.
Yeah. I don't know. So the game I went to, we went up like 4-0. And then they just slowly came back. And then like to the point where it went into sudden death. And then their sudden death is strange. It's 3-on-3 with goalies.
Yeah, it's a little different.
But it's basically just whoever's the best skater that can shoot. Like whatever team has that guy. Because they just get the puck at one end and skate through the 3 guys and then take a shot on goal.
Well, I think that's college rules.
I'm sure it's all minors and like it's
Yeah.
designed to end the game fast.
Yeah, because they do it in regular hockey too. There is, I think it's playoff hockey. It drops from 4v4 to 3v3.
yeah, and then
If you go into like double, triple overtime.
Wasn't it 5v5?
well, it goes into that. It goes 5v5.
No, it's 5v5 for the first, and then if it goes to second overtime, it's 4v4.
Okay.
And then if it goes to third overtime,
It's 3v3.
it's 3v3
Then
or a
it's a
shootout.
shootout.
Yeah, it depends on the format.
Then
If
it's-
it's championship game, it's 3v3.
Then it's really skater defender at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really just best skater versus best defender.
Yeah. Best skater.
Which is fine. I get it. Like, these guys aren't making a ton of money. They don't want to get injured. Like, they don't want these games to drag on for hours.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Not unless you're planning on getting to
Isn't
the big leagues.
isn't it funny? Like all sports now is like, okay, these games are getting too long.
Yeah.
Like every sport's kind of like we have to figure a way to shut this down. Unless you're watching college like football, where I watched 8 overtimes
Yeah.
last week, and I was like, dude,
college
this is getting old.
College overtime rules are a little fucking silly. But you can thank football and basketball for that. Because football is so on time that they can schedule a whole other series of games at a specific time in the afternoon, and they almost all end at exactly the right time for the next game to start.
It is really impressive.
And basketball is just generally quick.
Yeah. Overtime in basketball is like, what, 5 minutes?
Something like
It's,
that,
it's
yeah.
that. It's super quick.
Well, I mean, it's like 45 minutes for the first 3.5 quarters, and then 45 minutes for the second half of the fourth quarter, and then, maybe some.
I think the next time they should do is like for the next like basketball wise, if they want it to end quickly, you go free throw until you miss, and then the next team goes free throw until they miss, and then whoever has the
Fucking
least loses.
Game of horse? Is
That
that
sounds
basically-
terrible.
It's a game of horse.
That sounds terrible.
Overtime is a game of horse. Let's go.
Basically.
I would be down for that.
No, basketball is cool because I don't think they get extra fouls. So, like, if you fouled out or if you're close to fouling out when you go into overtime,
Yeah, you do. You foul. You can foul out. Yeah.
they're like, all right, so it's our bottom 5 versus your bottom 5.
Let's go. Good thing we stacked the bench 3 deep. And then there's baseball.
They
That's
just keep
fun.
going.
No,
Yeah.
but the man on second base helped out a lot.
Yeah, except for that when they get to playoffs.
Well, you have to take it away in the playoffs.
I know, but I watched that stupid Mariners game that was like 18th inning. I'm like, dude, this is 2 full games. This is stupid.
When I was a kid, we went to a Reds game that went to, I think it only went to 13 innings. However, in that game, the Reds in 1 inning set the record for the most runs scored in an inning to that point ever in baseball. That inning alone was like 2 hours.
Wow.
Ugh.
That's
Damn.
dumb. And they don't open the bars after the 7th inning. So you're just sitting there. My God, we should have snuck a flask in.
Sobering up, yeah.
That's why they invented glass flasks with plastic tops.
No, that's why they invented the bra flask.
Well, no, because you have to go through metal detectors.
Yeah, that's why it's all plastic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Genius.
Glass flask with a plastic top.
Yeah, he's talking about the Camelback.
Yeah, but if you can't put good whiskey in that, you'll get off flavors. It'll lead up to plastic.
You're not taking.
I know.
You're not taking good whiskey.
I learned
to
this young, not
baseball
personally,
game.
but one of my friends
Yeah,
at our high school graduation put rum and Coke in a Camelback under his gown.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
Camelback did not survive.
Yeah, because of the Coke. If it was all rum, it would have been fine. But the acidic properties of Coke versus
yeah.
plastic, that's a ticking time bomb.
It was not good.
You better drink that quick.
It depends on the bladder too, because I have a full one of my army ones is like hard, almost like hard plastic that's flexible still,
Yeah.
but it's not like the thin plastic
is-
Camelbacks.
Yeah.
Is it fucking enchanted? What the fuck?
Yeah, it lasted me a long time.
Yeah,
I
it's
still
enchanted.
use it on
Yeah.
hikes.
You still use it? Yeah, no. That's made by fucking dwarves in a mountain somewhere.
You're damn right. I enjoy this Camelback too.
Hey, so when are we gonna have hats?
So I finally got the stamp in, so we did that. I'm gonna try heating it up to make it look better,
Okay.
and then you ordered the hat press. So once that's done, we can start hammering it out.
Yeah.
We'll press them on and see what happens.
We've got like 25 blanks back there. 25 or 30 blanks back there. We
Okay.
start trying it out. Send them off to the people we like.
We also talked about there's a marker that you use on Gundams that we were thinking about filling it in with if the other options don't work out too,
We can try one.
I
and
press,
see if it
color
holds.
it
It's
in.
like a paint pen.
and then just seal it from there.
Yeah.
Well, I think the die is a good idea if you're pressing it, if you put it on the stamp.
That's what I was thinking. I think if you just dye it to
Yeah.
fill it in, but
I'm gonna see if I can't pick up some black dye. I have some dye. It's a dark brown, so that might work. But yeah, I think black dye would probably make it stand out more.
yeah,
Okay.
we'll see. We'll play with it.
Yeah,
We'll see what it is. Is it faux leather or real leather?
That's faux leather.
that's faux.
So there's probably like a faux leather dye we can get.
Just make sure you get him all the extras that you're not going to
Yeah.
use.
I'm gonna run over to his house probably tomorrow.
Okay. So, have we made a decision on? Are we going to wait until next week for the holidays?
Let's see how the holidays go.
I can tell you I'm open up there 14 days in a row, 16 days in a row.
Oh, shit.
So are we talking about the podcast doing it on the 23rd or?
Yeah, I just have to make arrangements because I'm open from the the 16th, whatever that is. Wait, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. From the 18th to the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. I'm open from the 18th to the 5th.
18th to the 5th. Okay. If we do that one at the other place, we'd have to do lavalier mics still. Yeah. They make them for the phones too and cameras, so maybe I look into that.
At the other place.
Either range.
Oh,
golf
yeah.
or
I'm
gun.
gonna pick up some GoPros so we can do some proper golf videos, like in the carts.
Yeah.
We still need someone to shoot the actual golf, but the conversations we can have in the cart, just set up GoPros.
We just switch out maybe with the camera on whoever who's shooting.
Or we just find someone to do it.
True.
We need more. We need a fourth person and some other people doing this anyway.
I've never played a round of golf. The first one will be on the podcast.
Yep, that's happening.
I better get out to the range.
Scram.
We'll do it like we did with James and LaRon.
Yeah.
We'll do a 2-man.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, maybe we'll bring LaRon up.
There we go.
I'll take Kevin, and you can take LaRon.
I'm gonna fuck this up entirely.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
I'll practice my putting.
I see what you're doing.
Listen, we can go play the East Course. You can't miss.
Don't need your charity.
You do.
No, I don't.
You do.
No, I don't. I have the run.
Now that your knee's all better and you're getting back into the swing of it.
Oh, my swing feels so good right now. Knee feels good in golf, feels good snowboarding. Next week, I should be released for basketball and running. I've been doing
Nice.
interval workouts
Wait.
on the bike.
So you haven't been approved for running or basketball, but you were approved for snowboarding?
This was also my question, and the doctor went, "Yep."
Oh, that was today?
No, the next Monday.
Oh, I thought it was today.
No, next Monday.
So
16th.
has he never gone skiing or snowboarding then?
No, we grew up here. I went to high school with him.
I feel like that would be harder on the knee.
Apparently, it's not.
No, because basketball, you're making weird.
It's the angle
yeah,
cuts
it's
that
the-
screw you up in basketball.
it.
Yeah,
And running is just a constant pounding.
yeah.
Got it.
That's that same continuous.
Ground
Pounding.
pound.
And I don't think it's the repair that's holding me up from running. I think there's some extra stuff in there because they did the PR, whatever, the plasma rich injection.
Sure.
It's like extra cool blood platelets they put in there. So there's some extra material floating around in there,
Oh, okay.
which has to work itself out for for the kneecap to move right.
Got it.
Oh, so that's why they're doing the therapy to make it go.
Well, I've
through the
been doing
motions.
therapy.
You've been doing your kind of therapy.
Yeah, they said just do it on your own.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah,
I got my leg pressed back up to 4 wheels on each side.
that's it.
I know, it's kind of light.
Listen, he was surprised when you said you walked upstairs without using the rail.
That was day 2.
Exactly. He's like, you did what? I'm a robot. What do you expect?
I've been super happy with how this worked out.
Good parts, boss. Ding, 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 ding.
What are you guys doing for the holidays? Anything?
My family usually has a Christmas thing, so we'll go do that. and
Yeah,
do
it's on
White
your days
Elephant.
off too, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's nice. I finally got those days off, so I don't have to set up gifts for my work or anything.
I'll have to find some time to sneak in there and see my dad.
Yeah. Is he going to go over to your sister's, or are they going to his place?
Don't know. Probably my sister's.
Fair.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know yet. We'll see.
Adam better stay for the whole thing then and not complain.
Not
It's Christmas.
possible.
I know.
Scrooge McKagan? I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm the Grinch of the Jenkins, and he's the Scrooge of the fucking Higgins.
I don't want that. I just want to drink Wilderness Trace. I'll drink the Balcones later. It's beefy. There's a lot
You want
to
some
it.
of
Yeah.
this?
I do not.
Yeah, he when I told him what it was, he's like, "Oh, we're not gonna do that."
The one I was shitting on?
Yeah, I didn't realize that was the same one that he was shitting on. And then I smelled it. I'm like, it doesn't smell that bad.
It could be
And then
worse.
I
drank
told
it.
you.
Then I drank it, and I regretted it.
Was it a neck pour too?
Yeah,
I don't think it matters with that one.
it
I
doesn't.
think it does.
Those flavors are coming out regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that? The taste came back and
that's right.
everything.
Flashbacks.
So one of those.
They're
stand-
legitimately here. Smell it versus this one, Casey. Don't taste it. Just smell it.
Oh, see, that's much better.
Right?
Yeah.
Totally different.
That was just a bad
This
pick.
is just. Ugh.
Apparently, they used the coffee mash.
Yeah,
Apparently, I had no
okay.
idea it was a
That's
thing.
what he
but
told me, and I'm like, Ugh.
You know who gets away with coffee?
And he said there
Nika.
was cocoa in there too, and I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
but that's not coffee. That's Kofi, and it's a grain.
Yeah, well, whatever. They get away with it.
Well, needless to say, this is not going through the rotation of our mystery picks.
Dude, we're bad mouthing the shit out of this. We're gonna get that Yellowstone pick tonight.
And it'll still be better than this.
We're like, oh,
Yellowstone. No.
you guys are gonna be like, I think it's a bourbon. I'm like, it is not a bourbon.
Lies.
I think it's blasphemy. What is Yellowstone?
Single malt.
A TV show.
That Yellowstone is single malt. They do bourbons. That's a single malt,
Okay.
and it was a mistake.
Is the bourbons better?
I don't know. Like, to be honest, that bottle of Balcones that you have over there, not the one on camera, the
Yeah,
other one,
This one.
I didn't buy Balcones for 2 years because of that bottle. I have not bought Yellowstone since I bought that single malt that was just a disaster. It's just trash.
That's what, like a
Yeah.
year ago?
yeah.
Well, but then we got rid of it, and then somebody brought us another bottle of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they were like, "Oh, this is what I got. This is so good." And we were like, "Oh, thank you."
No.
No.
Why? That's not fun.
Oh, sad.
Just show back up.
sad.
And we poured it into the mix for some ungodly reason to torture ourselves.
I think I gave it to somebody too before.
So there's like 4 bottles of that Russell Single Rick still floating around the market, and I just can't justify $300.
Fair.
Oh, no.
I would have spent $250 to $300 on one Russell's 15, but I never saw it.
I'm still looking for Discovery 12 for you, man. Mm-hmm. I'm asking everybody that I can find.
Kevin, I don't know what happened to him. He played dumb when I was there.
Did he?
Yeah. He's like, Kevin got one.
Kevin did.
I was like, Kevin did not get one. He's like, no, he did. I'm like, no, he didn't.
No, you got one.
Yeah. and then he had more, and I promised one to somebody else, and now I can't fucking get it.
So was he talking in the third person?
Kevin?
Yeah.
Maybe. Could be, actually.
Yeah.
Very likely.
I think he was talking third person.
He's coy like that.
He was.
Do you still have yours? Or
I
did you
like
give
half
that-
of it.
Okay.
Half of the disco?
Yeah, the Disco 12. I've drank about half of it. I have like 30 to 40 open bottles, but I don't drink that much. I mean, I drink often, but I don't drink much.
Yeah, it's like a nightcap.
Yeah, 1, maybe 2.
How big is your nightcap?
It's like a,
Like your Glenpore?
it's not like a tasting Glenpore. It's like a solid Glenpore.
So like,
But I still pour it like it's a wine glass, so it doesn't go past the widest part of the glass.
The bulge.
oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because you want it to aerate.
Got it.
Yeah, when you're pouring wine, whatever glass you're pouring it into, you don't want to pour it past the widest part of the glass. You want it to be just below.
Yeah, I've been using a barrel. Barrel glass.
A bucket
Bucket. There we go.
for wine?
No, for a whiskey.
I was so
Thank
confused.
God.
So confused. I was like, what?
I don't drink wine much. The only time I do is with my grandma, which I will be doing Christmas.
Oh, do you need a bottle?
I have 3 bottles.
What do you
of
have?
wine. The 3 that were here.
I think one's a stallion.
I'll send you pictures of them later.
Okay.
I think one's a black stallion.
I might donate to that.
Yeah. One of them was, I think one of them was a Pinot Noir, and then there was a couple.
Yeah. I listen. I might donate to that.
Just give those give those to your wife.
Yeah, fair.
I'll find something good for you to drink on Christmas.
For my grandma.
Yeah.
The only time I can drink with my grandma.
I'll find you something good. She likes Pinot, right?
She was happy with the Pinot. She's
Pinot.
happy with red wine.
Okay.
Pinot. She's seen sideways.
What if I gave you something old? All right, I'll give you a couple. I'll give you a new and an old, because I'm not sure the old is still good. I think it is, but you always run that risk. I've got a fair amount of 2012s and 2013s left. I've got some really good stuff.
I really wish I could find that one that you gave us last time, but I don't remember what it was. All I remember is there was a duck on it.
I'll get something better. Trust me, I'll get something better.
And I'll bring.
But just be prepared for the old one to have turned.
Okay.
What was that one we had?
I take care of my stuff, but you never know with an old wine.
How long do they last usually?
Napa Cabs, you can get 15 years out of them.
Okay, because there's like a lot of different wines that are really old, isn't there?
Oh, yeah. Like some Napa Cabs you can get 25 years out of. A lot of the Premier Grand Cru reds out of Europe, like out of Burgundy and Bordeaux, you can get 25 years out of.
What are those wines that they have that are really old that they usually like only bring out every great once in a while?
Vinegar.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of specific varietals that will last up to 50 years, but that's a different thing.
Okay.
And they're, very, very expensive.
Caballo Fuego.
Yeah.
Your lighter died?
Yeah.
You forgot to fill it? What happened over there?
Donde estás la biblioteca?
Aye.
What are your plans? Work?
Work.
And possibly seeing Dad.
I will see my dad. On Christmas, I will see my dad.
Okay. Casey,
I will make that happen.
I'll probably end up at Sean's.
and call Grandma. Wish her a happy, Merry
Mm-hmm.
Christmas.
And then see my mom some point.
Fair.
She likes to do the Yule thing, so I see her on the 21st usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you old thing?
Yule, it's the 21st. It's a winter solstice.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She does that instead of Christmas. So
Is that because of her old days?
that's just what she likes to do. Yeah. It was cool growing up. I always got presents on the 21st. It was like, oh, okay.
Didn't have to wait to
We
Christmas.
celebrate Yule, not the Christmas. You know? But I got presents and cake, and there's myrrh.
I still don't know what myrrh is.
I don't know. It goes with frankincense.
And gold.
Is frankincense a smelling?
Frankincense and myrrh. That's the
I still don't know what those are.
They're things you take to the baby Jesus.
Yeah, I got that.
to the baby Jesus.
I got that much,
Which-
and I know how the three wise men are. The whole thing is I don't know what they are exactly.
The frankincense is like a herb of some kind.
Like just to be smelled or
Yeah,
cook with?
It's like sage.
Okay.
You can cook with it. You can. Usually nowadays you find it in like an essential oil. So that's what. And then myrrh is just myrrh.
Myrrh.
to the baby Jesus.
to the baby Jesus.
Looks a lot like a little mini race car driver.
The guy who brought.
Turns out the baby Jesus would have been an F1 driver.
Did you see the Family Guy episode of that where they're bringing the frankincense and myrrh, and the guy's like, "I'm bringing gold." They're like, "Really, dude? We agreed on the set amount."
No, that makes sense though. No, I just really like the Top Gear special for that one Christmas.
Yeah. We go to see the baby Jesus.
They realized if they drove through certain countries, they couldn't get into Israel.
Our passports are stamped with O. Yeah. So if we drive around, we
I'm gonna miss those guys on fucking around in cars.
well, conveniently, there's 20 years plus
I know.
of replays.
You watch
It
in the
sucks because
background.
I've seen every episode.
Yeah, I mean,
You've
I
seen
can
them a couple of times, too.
Oh, more than once, probably.
more than once for sure. I still love my favorite one is honestly the one with Schumacher
Yeah.
pretending to be the Stig because it's fucking hilarious.
Ben Johnson was the Stig, right?
Yes, the second Stig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The black. Do we know who the black Stig was?
Yes, he was the British guy.
Okay.
Yeah, but
There, yeah.
technically, according to Ben Johnson, the Stig was also Lewis Hamilton and some other people because they were car-specific drivers you needed for certain types when you use the Stig. So sometimes the Stig was actually like somebody else.
So, like, if it was an SLS, they brought in Lewis Hamilton or something?
Yeah, exactly. Like they had a couple of times where Lewis Hamilton was actually the Stig,
Okay.
and I think Fernando Alonso was the Stig at one point, just to be the Stig.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my favorite was the, I think it was 2 or 3 years worth of Formula One guys wearing T-shirts that says "I'm not the Stig," and it just had a picture of the Stig on it. And it's like, "I'm not the Stig," and you're like, "But are you the Stig?"
Where, sir, did you get the shirt?
Technically, I've never seen you in the Stig. In the
Like,
same
is
room.
that the shirt you get when you were, in fact, the Stig?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm like, you had to get that Stig shirt somewhere. Someone had to give you that.
I am not the Stig.
Yeah, it's like Batman. Like, I've never seen you and Batman in the same room. You could be Batman.
It's goofy.
What cigar are we reviewing tonight?
The Leaf by Oscar.
Okay.
I enjoyed the Leafs when we had them.
They're good.
Corojo? Carrillo?
Corojo.
Habano?
Corojo.
Okay.
Which
Which is technically a Habano.
yeah, because it was a toss up between they had the Connecticut, the Corojo, the Carrillo, and the Maduro, and I was like, I want the Corojo.
Dude, how is our last cigar review getting so many views?
I don't know.
Because Casey sucks.
I legitimately, like, yesterday wasn't thinking about it at all. And then I was like, oh, I should check, see what the video had. I was like, what the fuck? It was like 74. I'm like, what? How? What did I do?
Like, I didn't shit on it that
I was
bad.
like, what happened? Like, what?
And my gain was turned down, so you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, I'm like, what? How? I don't know. I worked magic. I didn't even cheat. I thought about putting the word Band of Brothers in there, see if that caught on. I'm like, fuck this algorithm. Let's play with this.
That fucking.
By the way,
video.
VAT 69, 1.3K now.
Yeah.
And growing still.
Dude, it gets like 50 views a week.
I know.
Hey, Christian, how's it going?
Oh shit, we got a Christian.
That's right. Hour and 15 minutes in.
Oh, back
Christian, how you doing, man?
back from the land of big booties and sunshine.
Yeah, that's legit.
And how long did he stay out there?
Not
No,
long
like-
enough because he's back already and probably broken, missing the big booties and sunshine. Just sad, right? You're just sitting around now. You're like, oh,
Whatever happened to Joe? He disappeared.
I don't know.
He was supposed to send me some hat blanks
I
for
haven't-
possible
heard,
swag
we haven't heard from him in a while.
and beanies and stuff.
He said, sorry for the delay.
Oh, that's all right, Christian. You're welcome whenever you show up.
you
No.
didn't miss much.
We just like to pick
Just
on
us,
you every
just
once in a
us
while.
being us.
And Casey's face from that drink. So good.
Did they let you through customs with all of your fun little goodies?
I highly recommend Rio, is what he says.
Yeah.
Yeah. The good parts of Rio or like the shady parts?
Both. That's what I would put.
The favelas.
Fun fact.
Still overpriced in Brazil.
Oh, they're overpriced. They're not even like they're overpriced straight out of Cuba at this point. The wholesale
Yeah.
list for Cubans is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's bad.
But people are still paying it.
I know. I'd listen, whatever. They're great cigars. The quality control on them sucks. You're going to lose. You're actually paying more than that because when you buy a box of 20, you're really getting 15 or 16. But they're amazing
As long as they have age.
as long as they're aged.
Yeah, I mean, age is important.
Legitimately, though, if you were like, hey, you can have a lifetime supply of Cubans or a lifetime supply of Padrones,
Padrones.
it'd be a hard decision for me.
Padrones.
Yeah.
Padrones.
It's not a hard.
1926
What-
Padrones.
what are you talking
Number
about?
ones.
Those
I really like the last two Proofonomics and the new format for those. Did you make it to the bloopers?
What did we change the format from the last two?
Just that the last one we added in the new.
Kevin, more bad math for Kevin.
Oh, the scores
Yeah.
and the game.
Yeah.
That's right. We have a game now. I got to remember what the scoring is for the game.
I mean, you'll just have to look at your book. It's in there.
No, yeah, you wrote it down.
I think you did the point system in the last one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what we did in the one before that.
I'm 1-0 so far.
because you cheated.
Yeah, you
I
did.
don't cheat.
Yeah, legitimately can't say that with a straight face.
How did I cheat?
You cheated.
How?
With the big old smile.
I
like
want
that.
evidence.
Smiley grin, and you're like, nah, I didn't cheat.
Stop campaigning like Kamala Harris and tell me how I cheated.
You cheated because you rigged the system.
How?
Clearly, you had
Evidence.
You had dead people vote for you.
Specifics. There were no voters.
There was definitely some voting going on.
Clearly, you pulled the bottle that you already knew was there.
Yeah, you either planted a bottle and you knew which one to pick.
Yes, because I'm going to pick 1792 on purpose.
Yeah,
Yes.
because we've been joking about
No,
it the
because
whole time.
you literally every time are like 1792.
The
That's-
one time we don't joke about it.
Exactly. That's why you knew. You were like,
Dude, in like the last 3 videos, I've got a bottle shot and I've got a fucking... And I won
see,
the new scoring system.
3 in a row on a system you created.
That's right.
That
Yeah.
is the definition of rigged. Yeah,
False.
rigged.
False.
All right, Senator.
Erroneous.
So we are tentatively set to come out March 8th through the 12th or 13th.
Cool. Wait, when are you going to leave for PCA?
No,
No?
no.
Okay.
They're not. They don't do. They don't do. They just do TPC. They don't do PCA.
Really? I thought they did.
Nope.
Are you going to try and go down to TPC?
No.
Okay.
No.
What's the difference?
One's in Vegas.
Different kind of wholesale show. TPC's everything too.
Yeah,
it's like vapes and zins. It's like everything tobacco related.
TPC is tobacco product convention.
Yeah,
so
PCA is just cigars.
the PCA is the
PCA would be the one to go to. Got
yeah. It's the fun one.
it. Where's that one at?
Louisiana.
They
It
moved-
was in Vegas.
Yeah, it was Vegas, but Vegas is getting expensive.
Where in Louisiana?
New
Orleans.
New Orleans?
Nolans.
Let's go to New Orleans.
Well, if they won't throw us tickets because they're jerks.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. We still have to sign up for the thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do we?
Yeah, you have to be a member. You have to be part of the PCA.
Even if you're like your tickets come from a member?
Well,
Oh.
you still have to have credentials.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's why they don't do it.
And
from
that's
the
just
distributor.
signing in and paying.
The one
dues,
I would
guess.
like to go to is Rocky Mountain.
The in Colorado.
Yeah. In Denver at the Omni.
That looks funny.
Everyone that goes that one says it's a blast.
Want to go to the barbecue one?
In Kansas.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I think it'd be fun.
So wait, I never got a verdict from either of you on the golf sim.
You got a verdict from Will, and that was it. He's like, and we got derailed from there.
I honestly thought his no vote would give me 2 yes votes from you two.
I think it's. I don't see it being a bad idea. I mean, like you said, it'd be a screen that pulls back, so it's out of the way. We can still have the tables here. We get rid of the desk and the.
Yeah, what do you
the
think about that,
shelving.
Casey? So the high tops get moved over here if those get demoed. And then when we pull it out for like golf content or like private parties or something, we just move the tables.
Oh. Okay.
So we don't lose any seating. We just
Yeah.
lose the counter
Yeah.
and the back counter. And we have to figure out display.
Oh, that's not a terrible idea. Because then we have maximum usage of the room.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
And I don't really want it available all the time.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
But we have all the stuff to do it. We can even you can even get the protective cage for a GoPro, and we can like cut a hole in the cloth and put that camera out.
Yeah.
As long as you don't hit it.
I won't hit that. I won't hit that.
Wow.
I'm going to practice my chipping.
Wow.
It'll be in a protective cage. You're gonna hit it before I do. So is he.
I won't hit it
it
at
was-
all.
Skyball Armstrong over here.
It was just so smug when he was like, I'm not going to hit it.
Right?
I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Reginald. It's a good round of golf today.
You want to know how? You want to know how I know I won't hit it? Because my ball won't go that high.
Sure it
from
will.
where I'm sitting at.
Oh, and it will, but don't worry, because Reginald's here to teach us the ways.
I don't think I'll hit it.
Hello.
Is that right, Reginald?
Kensington Shop here. What? Oh, pinky's up, Reg, when you're smoking proper.
I don't know where I picked that up, but I do it for sure.
Pinky, yes, there we go. That's good. Yes, this is the good stuff.
I don't know
Yes.
when that happened, but it
Excellent.
happened.
This is the good life.
And it happens with both hands. Like,
It's when you hold it like this.
yeah, it's ambidextrous.
Yeah. It's pinky's up. There we go.
Yes, there we go.
Perhaps I have a little sift of brandy while we're here. Oh, this is good. This is the Queen's brandy.
I'm just gonna let it go.
Might as well. There's nothing.
So
you can do about
can
it.
I explore it?
I'm okay with it. I'm
Can I
good.
look and see what it would take?
Go ahead, man. Yeah.
It's just one more thing that could probably help, and it gives us more content.
And it'd be fun.
Yeah.
And then you could do a new scoring system. Have you ever heard of Partagas Cubans? I sent a picture of. I've never heard of them.
Never.
Heard of that house, so
Bruh,
I grabbed
bruh.
one.
Really?
Bruh.
The
Freaking
D4,
$60.
the
Hold
D4
on.
Maduro is amazing.
Hold on. Send us your coin back.
Yeah.
You're out of the club, man.
The Partagas D4 Maduro Cuban.
Dude, Christian sent some good shit though.
Oh, dude.
Like I saw some of the stuff. I'm like, what?
I'm not cool enough to be in the chat, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, I see the Partagas. That's on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
left.
but you're in the chat with James that him and I aren't.
That is true. I don't even have James's number.
Well, when you get soul and you're super bad, and what?
How was the blues note?
Say it loud.
The blue note Crossroads.
I have never had a blue note.
How was it, Christian?
A what?
Blue note.
It's a whiskey.
Crossroads?
It's a bourbon.
Yeah.
Couldn't help you.
It has a firefighter on this bottle. At least that's what it looks like. Yeah.
And it's not called the red note.
No, it's not a firefighter. It's a
No,
guy
because
carrying a guitar.
it's the bluegrass state.
yeah.
Oh.
San Francisco,
What?
double gold.
I almost got.
Is that the gold bar?
So I wanted to wait
believe
till
so,
Wednesday
yeah.
for my weekly pick, just see what they get. But I almost picked up the Boo Rye cast strength from Redwood Empire.
Casey needs to be on the chat. All right, we'll have to add him into the chat.
No, it's cool.
No, he says you need to be in
No, I
it.
don't need your pity now.
No, he said that you need to be in it. I guess you got to be in it now.
He just doesn't want to send his coin back.
Don't worry. He'll do the same thing I do. He won't answer all that often.
$60 for a Partagas. Dude,
That's-
I remember getting those.
Honestly, that's not terrible.
No, I get that, but I also, and I'm like, listen, I get it. I've been smoking for a long time. However, not that long ago, like since the inception of this shop, before we owned it, but since its inception,
Yeah.
we were getting Cuban Partagas D4s for like $22 a stick.
Yeah, 25 max.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boxes.
All right, so he says, it reminded me a lot of the Penelope toasted, but it's a little more complex flavor, a little bit of floral leather notes that Penelope doesn't have.
Fair.
Okay, so it's
Yeah, the Penelope is MGP, and the MGP is more traditionally a spice and red fruit note. It's almost MGP and Buffalo Trace get confused often. The red fruit, red apple, red cherry.
peach.
What's the difference between cherry and currant?
Spelling?
They're slightly different. Currant is like halfway between a cherry and a grape,
Like size-wise or taste-wise?
taste wise.
I should have poured
It's
that.
like a cherry and a grape had a baby.
Where do you get currants?
I don't know. Honestly, I've never seen them for sale up here.
I could tell you anything that's currant heavy is. I've only had the one bourbon, but I didn't care for it. There's that one that came with gargoyle.
It's a super common note. Yeah, that's because they poured fucking wine into that. It's a super common note in
The
wine.
fucking gargoyle. Oh man, I forgot.
They were like,
about
"Oh,
that.
look, we only have enough. We can either do 5,000 bottles, or we can do 7,500 bottles that are 2/3 full." And they're like, "It's fine. Let's just pour some cab in there."
Yeah, don't worry about the cab. Meh. Now we've got extra bottles.
The
Meh.
Crossroads is exactly 100 proof, so I guess I can take off my panties having that one. I don't know about that.
I don't think you should share that with people. But,
I don't
you
think
know.
so either, but hey, you did, and
Hey,
I read
man.
it out loud for you.
Christian, drink what you like, man. Don't listen to these two schmucks.
Drink the stag. Drink what we like.
If it's not 130 proof, what are you doing with your life?
Probably not falling over.
That's fair.
Hey, I haven't fallen over drinking that yet.
No, but I tell you what, I did get George fucked up on that one time. It was hilarious.
It's a good thing he was staying here at the time.
He wasn't driving. I was like, you know what? Have this 130 proof, George. All you have to do is walk to the elevator. He was like, all right.
I watched him walk that
he
day.
got
Yeah.
stumbly. Woo. Good man.
So the 8th to the, what was it? The 8th to the 12th?
12th or
something?
13th. Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to mark that down.
March.
I'm figuring out dates for when I'm going to be in Napa, when I'm going to take my break.
Oh, you're actually going to go to Napa? It's been a while.
Oh,
Yes.
mark your calendars for February 20th.
Which is?
Jack Reacher season 3.
Oh. I mean, that's pretty good.
The trailer looked good.
They're going to go
Yeah.
away from the group thing, right?
Yeah.
It's back to just him?
It's
Good.
back to the books with him.
Yeah.
And they found a dude twice the size of him.
To go
The,
against
the
him,
guy
or-
that played the mountain?
Yes.
Is it-
like big.
Yeah.
Big. It's pretty funny.
I mean, he's legitimately about my size.
Yeah. I feel like he's got like 40 pounds on you though. Just all
I don't
bigger,
thi-
bulked up muscle.
I don't think he does.
Really?
I think he's almost exactly my height.
All
and weight.
right.
Oh, okay.
Christian says, I figured out that if I get much above 110 proof, I need to have something sort of food wise.
Nah. Empty stomach.
Always. You get drunk quicker.
I mean, no.
That's not how it works.
It is how it works, but
All right, then, yeah.
I just don't know that it's a good idea.
That's how I become a cheap date. That's the only way my wife will pay for drinks for me is if I don't eat. But now that I'm at the 130 proof level, she refuses entirely.
So you just been buying 130 proof?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. See that?
It's all he drinks anyway.
That's not true. I drink this too. This is only 96.6
Yeah, what's that
proof.
Wilderness Trail? 90?
100 proof.
100 proof?
I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Hold on, let me see. I'll double check. Yeah, 100 proof.
Okay.
So it's a bib.
Khabib. As I make as much noise.
I feel like, is Wilderness Trail the one that was bought by Bardstown? And they got better?
There was a story behind it. He was telling me the guy actually works out at Lisa's Minden Mill too for a lot of his whiskey making now. His stuff hasn't been put out yet, but he's got
Oh, no,
some
no.
stuff
We have
working.
to do a Minden Mill tasting. It's out.
Yeah, I saw it. It's
yeah.
4 years. Apparently, the rye and the bourbon are both pretty good
And
for
it's
4 years.
this is all their stuff.
Oh.
Like this is all distillate that Bentley started.
Yeah.
And then Foley took over.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I forget the guy's name now. Who
Foley.
owns it? No, who owns who
Oh.
did this? He was bought out. And once they got to 51%, they kicked him out. And
I think they were bought out by Bardstown.
yeah, probably.
Okay.
But yeah, Foley's doing Minden Mill whiskeys. I have to go down there and pick up one of each, and we'll just do each one of them on the podcast one night.
Yeah, they're out everywhere. I'm seeing them everywhere. I just haven't picked it
Everywhere
up.
here.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant here.
We should do that.
Over
I'll
the week.
Like we'll split it.
Yeah, it's only like I think $40, something like that.
Oh, I thought it was more expensive than
I
that.
don't think it is. Over the weekend, I had an excellent pairing of Penelope toasted and a Booker's with cinnamon toast crunch flavored bacon.
Wow.
How
Did I read that right?
How do you accomplish that?
Booker's with cinnamon toast crunch flavored bacon. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I read it right.
Sounds Tasty.
Delicious.
Yeah. Sounds super tasty.
right?
Be good. Some pancakes.
What's wrong with you making us hungry?
It's too late for that.
Yeah, well, I mean, beef is still open.
But they don't have cinnamon toast crunch bacon.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm gonna buy a box, take it over there, and say, make me some bacon.
Put this in the bacon. Don't ask questions. Make it a fine powder too. Crumble it up on there.
Now I kind of want to try it.
All right, Oscar Leaf and Proofonomics is going to end up being the Yellowstone.
Don't wish that on us. What's wrong with you?
Yellowstone.
We got to get out of that box eventually.
I mean, we don't have to. We could just keep adding stuff and
Just
totally
cycles
miss it.
through there forever.
Exactly. Let's see. Go to Ralph's or any grocery store, part of Kroger chain, and they have this special edition bacon that's been flavored with cinnamon toast crunch.
We don't have, I think, did they allow the Safeway Kroger merger? The Albertsons Vaughn Safeway Kroger merger?
I thought Kroger was Smith still.
No, but they Kroger
but-
tried
yeah.
to buy.
No, Albertsons tried to buy Kroger.
No, it was the other way around.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, because Albertsons bought Safeway.
Yeah. And
Yeah, yeah.
Kroger's trying to buy both of them.
Oh.
But I wasn't sure they allowed it.
That feels like a monopoly.
I'm still upset, but every time I go through my grandpa's stuff, I find supermarket ads from Albertsons and those places.
Yeah.
It was so cheap back then.
I miss Albertsons.
Now I look at the prices. It's like $4 for a gallon of milk at Walmart. And then I go to Rayleigh's and they got milk there for like $7, $8. I'm like, who the
Dude.
fuck buys this milk?
It's fucking.
Same people that shop at Whole Foods.
Probably.
You mean whole paycheck?
Yeah.
But it's healthy. It's organic.
Organic.
It's organic. Super good for you.
He has a nice ritzy little thing.
Super
It's organic.
Super good for you.
Super good.
I can't look at it.
What's wrong? Super good for you.
It's wrong. It's super good
So
for you.
tasty. It's all organic too.
Oh, my God.
Super good. Spend my whole paycheck there.
What was the character from Beverly Hills Cop?
Which one?
Surge.
Surge.
You're
yeah,
Surge.
yeah.
Surge.
Yeah.
I make it with a little lemon twist.
They had him back in that new one too.
Yeah, the fourth one
Yeah.
was so good.
It was.
amazing.
Did you watch it yet?
Yeah, I watched it. It was exactly what it was supposed to be.
Yes. They didn't mess it up or anything. It was where it needed to be.
People were like, I don't know. I feel like they should have done more. And you're like, how? Why?
Still
It's just Beverly Hills Cop.
waiting for Lethal Weapon 5.
I don't
I
know.
thought they
about
shot that already.
They're shooting it. They're making it.
Oh.
It's happening.
Okay.
It's coming.
So it's not like a Star Wars movie.
No. No, I think the only thing that's gonna be like a Star Wars movie is whenever Die Hard 6 comes out.
Are they doing a Die Hard 6? They're not doing a Die Hard 6.
No,
He's not acting anymore.
because he can't act anymore. But I feel like it was in the works.
Oh.
Because I remember there was for a while it was like Die Hard 6 is gonna happen.
I did watch, like, it was Christmas season, so I watched Die Hard.
Die Hard and Lethal Weapon, both Christmas movies,
Yeah. Die Hard 2.
and Die Hard, yeah,
Yeah.
Die Hard 2, yeah.
And yet I still get in arguments with people when they say Die Hard 2 wasn't a Christmas movie. I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, it was
yes, it
Christmas
is.
in the airport.
It's Christmas time.
Die Hard's literally at a Christmas party.
Yeah,
Yes. The first one.
Yeah.
I will say that video you sent me was fucking hilarious.
Oh. I thought you'd like that.
Like whoever cut that, bravo, 'cause it was it's amazing. And it's funny though because I'm like, wait, okay, there's Tropic Thunder, there's Die Hard, and then you're like, that's The Negotiator. You're like, oh, that's fucking the other Denzel movie. I'm like, oh, this is really good. This is perfect. Like someone has a lot of free time.
Yeah, no,
Edit the
like,
shit out of that.
turns out Tom Cruise playing whatever that character was as the negotiator was hilarious.
That you know what? That might be one of his best roles.
Dude, I was in the theater with fucking Rachel when we were still dating. And there's like 8 or 9 other people in the theater, and that's it,
Okay.
right? And he comes on screen,
Yeah.
and I can't hold it together.
Yeah.
Like, I start fucking dying.
Yeah, because you notice that that's
And
Tom Cruise.
she looks at me, and she goes, what's so fucking funny? And I go, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, that's Tom
It's
Cruise.
Tom Cruise in a fat suit.
Yeah.
And the whole theater looks up, and none of them realized
That it was Tom Cruise. I did the same thing. I was like, holy shit, that's Tom Cruise. And people are watching with, no, it's not. I'm all, the fuck, it's not. That's Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Although the story behind that's fucking hilarious.
Is it?
Yeah, because Ben Stiller, right? He wrote like the movie,
Okay.
and he just happened to like bump into Tom Cruise, and he was like, "Hey Tom, you want to do this movie?" And Tom read the script. He was like, "I love it, but I want really big fucking hands." And Ben Stiller's like, "Okay, we could probably make." He's like, "I don't know, I just want really big. Like, I want really big fucking hands." And he's like, "All right." He's like, "And I want to dance." And Ben Stiller was like, "I mean, if those are your, like the two things you want, we can make that happen." He was like, "All right, I'm in." That's the only reason he's in that movie is because he was just like, "I want big fucking hands." And Ben Stiller was like, "Sure."
Did I just send that to you, or did I send that to both of you?
What's that?
That video.
The negotiator one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he just sent to me.
We're gonna have to show that to him when we're done.
Yes.
When we're setting up for the next one.
Fucking hilarious.
Christian says, I don't know if you guys watch Saturday Night Live anymore, but this last week's episode was amazing. They opened with the traditional church lady with Diane Carvey.
Dana Carvey.
That was close. Dana Carvey.
I was close.
Dana Carvey.
Dana
Garth?
Carvey and his first two guests were Matt Gaetz and Hunter Biden. It's pure gold.
Wow. Oh, did I send you the fucking Royal Shakespearean video?
No.
Oh, I gotta show you guys the fucking. It's hilarious. Cause it's like probably a good collection of the best British actors, all having a debate on how to say to be or not to be.
Yeah.
And then the fucking king comes out and tells them how to say it. It's amazing.
The actual
The
king.
actual king comes out and everyone just looks at each other and goes, he would know.
Yeah.
The king has spoken.
It's fucking fantastic.
That's good. All right. Christian, you got anything else for us before we close out? I'll give him a couple minutes. I'm going snowboarding tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna try after I do a dump run.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Text me if you go up.
Yeah. Probably about 10, 11 is
I gotta
when
be
I'll
out.
show
I
up.
gotta be out of the place for a couple hours. So
Oh.
Oh, cleaning.
yeah. I don't know why, but I don't like being there for that.
It's kind of weird.
I just throw a lockbox on the door and give them the code.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, you can buy that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're cheap. They're like $40, $30-$40.
Like the key one? Yeah.
Yeah, I never even thought about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did get some grief. 'Cause people thought I was doing Airbnb. They're like, "What's with the lockbox?" It's for the cleaners.
Oh, that lockbox is for some Nunya.
Yeah.
Nunya fucking business.
Nah, it's all good. Sorry, I was late. I don't know. You guys need to drink more. I know you guys need to drink more. That's what it said. I know, right?
We got to
Casey-
do some reviews and, look stupid trying to guess bottles.
Casey has to finish that one still.
I'm drunk on awesome and fucking sarcasm.
I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. Christian, thanks for joining us, man.
That's right.
Everyone
That's
else
right.
that made it this far, do YouTube things. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it.
It's a fucking bumper sticker. I don't know what you're freaking.
And we'll see you next time.
Just hating over there. Just pure hate. It's hurtful.
You can't even hold a straight face.
It's hurtful.
And that's where I end it.